how many times the players wearing white pass the basketball. How many passes did you count? The correct answer is 15 passes. But did you see the gorilla? This video is from research by Daniel Simons and Christopher Chabris and is copyrighted. It is available.
All right, guys. That was a little awareness test. I was actually kind of funny. When I watched that, I did not see the gorilla at all. And I showed it to my wife, and she kind of laughed at me because she saw it right away. But she got 15 right, too, as well. But I guess everybody takes tests a little bit differently. So we are going to finish up the notes on the back side today and take a look at 2 word problems that can apply the trigonometric ratios. Okay? So first things first. Okay, indirect measurement. You're measuring the height of a flagpole. You stand 19 feet from the base of the pole. You measure the angle of elevation from a point in the ground to the top of the pole to be 64 degrees. Estimate the height of the pole. So here's our reference angle. Okay, this across from it is your opposite. Across from 90 is your hypotenuse, and then next to it is adjacent. So you ask yourself, what trig ratio uses opposite and adjacent? Now, why did I pick that? Because there was my h, there was my 19. I wouldn't want to pick hypotenuse because then I'd have 2 variables. So out of all 3 of them, we ask ourselves which one uses O and A. Right? So if you look through them, this is O and H, A and H, O and A. Here's the one we want. Okay? So tangent of x equals opposite over adjacent. Let's just fill in the blanks. My angle is 64 degrees. So tangent 64 degrees equals my opposite is h and my adjacent is 19. Now to get h by itself, all you got to do is multiply both sides by 19. Okay? Now we're going to break in the calculator here, which leads me to a very important point, which you'll hear me say tons of times in class. You see how this is 64 degrees? This calculator has 2 modes, degrees and radians. We're never going to talk about radians in this class. You'll hear more about that in years to come. But you see this mode button right here? When you hit it, the third thing down says radians or degrees. We want to be in degrees. So I'm going to highlight degrees and hit enter. So now all I'm going to do is type in 19 times tangent. Your 3 sine buttons are sine, cosine, tangent. They're right here in your calculator. 64 degrees. And we end up getting h equals 38.96 feet. Okay? Very good. Last one. A new store is being built. An escalator is planned. It will make an angle of 34 degrees with the floor. If the vertical distance between floors is 14 feet, how long will the escalator be? Well, the escalator is this portion right here, going up. Okay? So here's my reference angle. Opposite of it is over here at 14. Here's my right angle. How do I know that? Well, I just kind of ballparked it. I mean, you can clearly see it's the right angle. Here would be your adjacent. Here's your hypotenuse. So again, if you had to label everything out, which one uses O and H? Bingo. Okay. Sine of 34 degrees equals 14 over x. Now, notice here, I want to get x by itself. So I got to first multiply both sides by x. That cancels out here, and I get x sine of 34 degrees equals 14. Now I have to divide by sine of 34. So x equals 14 divided by sine of 34 degrees. So using my calculator, I'm going to double check again to make sure my mode is in degree mode, which I am. Okay. I'm going to type in 14 divided by sine 34 degrees, 25.03. We're talking about feet here, I believe. Okay. So there are two applications right there of the trigonometric ratios. Short little video here to kind of wrap up the notes, but hopefully this helped. Once you get finished with this, please ask for homework. We can take a look at that. And as always, good luck. We're all counting on you.